30 John C. Maxwell quotes on leadership and growth. 1. A lack of realism in the vision today costs credibility tomorrow. John C. Maxwell. 2. All of the people in my life whom I consider to be close friends or colleagues are good thinkers. John C. Maxwell. 3. Everyone has the potential to become an encourager. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to have it all together. All you have to do is care about people and initiate. John C. Maxwell. 4. Growth demands a temporary surrender of security. It may mean giving up familiar but limiting patterns, safe but unrewarding work, values no longer believed in, and relationships that have lost their meaning. John C. Maxwell. 5. If you are a parent, you have probably already realized that your children are always watching what you do. And just as children watch their parents and emulate their behavior, so do employees who are watching their bosses. John C. Maxwell. 6. Life can be boring unless you put some effort into it. John C. Maxwell. 7. People who use time wisely spend it on activities that advance their overall purpose in life. John C. Maxwell. 8. Teamwork makes the dream work, but a vision becomes a nightmare when the leader has a big dream and a bad team. John C. Maxwell. 9. The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up. John C. Maxwell. 10 to 50 John C. Maxwell quotes. Time is more valuable than money, because time is irreplaceable. John C. Maxwell. 11. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. John C. Maxwell. 12. As a leader, the first person I need to lead is me. The first person that I should try to change is me. John C. Maxwell. 13. Exceptionally hard decisions can deplete your energy to the point at which you finally cave in. If you mentally crumble and degenerate into negative thinking, you'll magnify the problem to the point where it can haunt you. John C. Maxwell. 14. Growth is the great separator between those who succeed and those who do not. When I see a person beginning to separate themselves from the pack, it's almost always due to personal growth. John C. Maxwell. 15. Inability to make decisions is one of the principal reasons executives fail. Deficiency in decision-making ranks much higher than lack of specific knowledge or technical know-how as an indicator of leadership failure. John C. Maxwell. 16. Look at our society. Everyone wants to be thin, but nobody wants to diet. Everyone wants to live long, but few will exercise. Everybody wants money, yet seldom will anyone budget or control their spending. John C. Maxwell. 17. Pride deafens us to the advice or warnings of those around us. John C. Maxwell. 18. The best way a mentor can prepare another leader is to expose him or her to other great people. John C. Maxwell. 19. The greatest mistake we make is living in constant fear that we will make one. John C. Maxwell. 20. Time management is an oxymoron. Time is beyond our control, and the clock keeps ticking regardless of how we lead our lives. Priority management is the answer to maximizing the time we have. John C. Maxwell. 21. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. John C. Maxwell. 22nd of 50 John C. Maxwell quotes. Educators take something simple and make it complicated. Communicators take something complicated and make it simple. John C. Maxwell. 23. Failed plans should not be interpreted as a failed vision. Visions don't change, they are only refined. Plans rarely stay the same, and are scrapped or adjusted as needed. Be stubborn about the vision, but flexible with your plan. John C. Maxwell. 24. Have the humility to learn from those around you. John C. Maxwell. 25. Leaders must be close enough to relate to others, but far enough ahead to motivate them. John C. Maxwell. 26. People buy into the leader before they buy into the vision. John C. Maxwell. 27. Self-centered leaders manipulate when they move people for personal benefit. Mature leaders motivate by moving people for mutual benefit. John C. Maxwell. 28. The difference between average people and achieving people is the perception of and response to failure. John C. Maxwell. 29. The secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda. John C. Maxwell. 30. When a person starts to talk about their dreams, it's as if something bubbles up from within. Their eyes brighten, their face glows, and you can feel the excitement in their words. John C. Maxwell. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.